So there's this remarkable story of Darrico, where lessons of legal surrender and the right to silence. Welcome to Lawishhh, where we dive into the extraordinary tale that captured the nation's imagination. It's a very crucial case. I say it probably a lot too much, but the story of this guy who was 29 years old, run, walked into a police station to surrender, encapsulating a myriad of legal lessons. 29 years. Very insane, and it's very interesting into it. So join us while we explore the nuances surrounding the police and its implications. So he had a rather, I guess, unbelievable journey, this guy. So in 1992, he escaped from Grafton Correctional Center using nothing but a hacksaw and bolt cutters. Kind of reminds me of Prison Break, but his fear of deportation and conscription into the Yugoslavia army drove him to a life hidden in plain sight in Sydney's northern beaches. His eventual surrender in police in 2021 amidst the challenges of COVID pandemic marks the beginning of our discussion of the very complex of legal surrender and what that means to an individual, but understanding your right to silence. Another crucial topic. Talked about another video here. You will see why it's so insider, but this guy's story brings to the forefront of the critical legal principles of the right to silence. This right, designed to protect individuals against self-incrimination, often comes to play during police interrogations. Very important to continually say that to the guy and custody officer, but despite its importance, nuances like special caution and circumstances can dilute this sort of right, especially in New South Wales, highlighting the need for careful navigation of the legal systems. So what kind of impact does it have when you search police, especially after that many years? Very different to 1 or 2 days, but guy, pretty impressive, I have to admit. But he surrendered to the authorities as he decided that it can be seen by the court as a mitigating factor during sentencing. It demonstrated his remorse and his willingness to face the consequences of one's action, and the court will take it to the guard even after all these years. But this sort of segment examines on how such a decision can influence the legal outcomes for those who evaded the law. Now, the mitigating and aggravating factors in sentencing. This is both test the balance. This principle is it's a very complex thing, but in a legal proceedings, factors that can learn and exacerbate sort of the severity sense play a crucial role. Through the lens of this particular case, we'll explore how law views assistance of the law enforcement and other factors can sway the sentencing decisions by the court. So in the broader sense, and I guess the process of surrendering and seeking bail, especially in this case, it'd be very unlikely with bail, but I'll go into it. So those concerning and considering, obviously, turning themselves in, understand the process is vital. From ranging to the surrender with legal representations to the potential implications for bail applications. This part of the guide sort of views into the steps and considerations involving making such a significant decision. It's not easy, but navigating the police interviews and importance of legal advice. I've had clients that go surrender themselves, and their first call is obviously to me. I tell them the certain process, but his silent years highlighted the significance of the navigating of police interviews with caution. We'll discuss why exercising this right to silence is generally advised and the exceptional circumstances under which participating in interview might be beneficial, underscoring the indispensable value of experienced legal counsel. So generally, as a rule of thumb, say not to say it in an interview, but there's exceptional cases to why he might do it. So his sort of legacy and his legal reflections, as he now lives freely in Australia thanks to community support and legal adjustments, his story serves as a powerful example of humanity, law, and the complex nature of justice. Sort of final segment, it reflects on the broad implications of his journey from legal professionals, law enforcement, and individuals facing the criminal justice system. His story is more than just a tale of escape and evasion. It's a profound narrative that intersects between the crucial legal principles and human resilience. Through his experience, we sort of gain valuable insights into the right to silence, the process of surrendering, and the nuanced consideration of the legal system. So thank us for joining us for your unvoyage for exploration into the heart of law and humanity.